This is The Scoop for Wednesday.
I'm Juanita Hurtado Huérfano with the WMNF News headlines. A measure that will have required nonprofits in Manatee County to verify the immigration status of those they serve was withdrawn yesterday. The proposal received a strong opposition from nearly a dozen residents and nonprofit leaders at the County Commission meeting. Without this verification, organizations will not be able to access public funds for welfare, health, disability, housing, food assistance, education, and unemployment support. Commissioner Amanda Ballard introduced the motion in what she called an effort to align Manatee County grant-making with federal immigration law.
I still believe that the county has a place in this. I do believe in accountability on this issue. I'm going to try to work on something that works for everyone.
But community leaders, nonprofit members, and residents like Amy Brading argue the policy will stump their work.
People come to us in times of crisis, not time with organized paperwork and birth certificates. It will discourage people from seeking assistance fast when it can be preventative. Primary care, dentistry, home visits for struggling families, shelter, college prep and guidance, and so many other more programs keep people out of our emergency rooms, keep them sheltered off the streets and in safe family homes.
Other members argued the policy was too vague to be implemented correctly. It also forced nonprofits to act as immigration enforcement and that existing laws already address misuse of funds. While Commissioner Ballard withdrew the proposal, a meeting with nonprofit leaders was set up for Friday to further discuss what she called collaborative options. Hillsborough County Commissioners delayed a vote expected this month on the Tampa Bay Rays proposal for a new stadium. The delay comes as commissioners are demanding more public input. They also want a final proposal to be submitted with updated costs and plans, and a decision on whether the half-cent sales tax can help pay for the project. According to the Tampa Bay Times, Commissioner Ken Hagan is pushing for the vote to happen on May 6, but other commissioners are saying that timeline is too fast for the $467 million project. And a new report finds that affordable housing is a top concern for Floridians in and around Sarasota. WMNF's Chris Young reports on a survey of residents in Sarasota, Charlotte, and DeSoto counties.
The 2025 regional scan from the Gulf Coast Community Foundation questioned over 1,500 people across the three counties. 57% said affordable housing was a top issue, with rising cost and limited availability as major roadblocks. Protecting the natural environment and helping people in times of crises were also two areas where residents said the community could grow. Erin Miner is the Vice President of Community Leadership at Gulf Coast Community Foundation.
Well, I hope that as a community as a whole, from for-profit, nonprofit, elected officials, business owners, that we can coalesce around these issues, that we can come together and realize that we are better together, that we can put community first, we can care for one another, but we have to do it together.
For families with kids, affordable housing was still a top priority, followed by improving public schools and access to affordable childcare. Chris Young, WMNF News.
An advocacy group trying to change how Clearwater handles public land is running out of time. Save the Garden is a group looking to submit a ballot measure requiring voter approval before the city can transfer ownership of downtown public roads. But the city clerk has thrown out more than half of the signatures submitted by the group. Of the 8,000 signatures, only 2,700 were valid. According to the Tampa Bay Times, some of the signatures were thrown out because one group member wasn't registered to vote in Clearwater at the time the signatures were collected. The group is now threatening to sue, saying that's a minor error that shouldn't disregard so many voices. Save the Garden needs to submit over 4,000 signatures by April 17 to keep the effort alive. Today, it will be cloudy and windy with highs in the high 70s. Tonight, it will be breezy and rainy with lows in the mid-60s. And tomorrow, it will be cloudy, breezy, and rainy with highs in the low 80s. I'm Juanita Hurtado Huérfano with the WMNF News headlines.
This is The Scoop, recorded at WMNF Tampa.